Hey there, I'm Courtney Combs, and I am one of the Horror Bengals fangirls. Just remember to stay badass and subscribe too, because of my boobies. They said so. Mwah!
Oh, fuck. Ah! Hey guys, Horror Bengals fan back here once again. This time I'll be talking about the NFL Week 1 of this 2022 season. I'm going to be talking about a few games. I'm not going to be talking about every single game that happened. The first one I'm going to talk about here is the Cincinnati Bengals game and against the Pittsburgh Steelers opening at the new Paycor Stadium now. I have to say, that first quarter of that game was just straight up terrible. That was dog shit. That was fucking bad. What the hell? The second half, the Bengals looked good. They looked fantastic. They looked okay. But the long snapper getting hurt, kicker not kicking the field goals right, it was just a goddamn disaster. It was bad. It's week 1. I'm still going to watch the games. But this, hopefully they can learn and we can beat the shit out of Pittsburgh November 20th in prime time. I mean, I hate the Steelers. I do. The only good thing about the Steelers is the song Renegade by Styx as their fight song. That's a great song. That is a fantastic song. That's actually one of my favorite Styx songs. But the Bengals in their Week 1 game, not very good. But at least the ones that won that Super Bowl, they lost their game too, the Rams. So we're even this week, Rams. So, but yeah. But a big congratulations to some other teams. Congratulations for winning your first Week 1 game, Cleveland Browns. I'm still not a Cleveland Browns fan, but congratulations, Cleveland, for getting your first Week 1 win in 18 years against the Carolina Panthers and defeating Baker Mayfield. That's a big plus to Cleveland. I still don't like Cleveland. I give them this. I hate the Browns. I hate the Steelers. I hate the Ravens. I hate the Patriots. I hate the Cowboys. But those are the teams I hate the most. But congratulations, Cleveland. And congratulations to the new head coaches getting their first win as a head coach, such as the Chicago Bears, the New York Giants, the Miami Dolphins, and the Minnesota Vikings. And a big one I'll be talking about, congratulations to the Miami Dolphins for embarrassing Bill Belichick and the Patriots in a big 20-7 victory. A big one. Embarrassing them too. And as now Tua Tagovailoa, big props to him for becoming the first quarterback to defeat Bill Belichick at least 3 to 4 times in a row. That's awesome. I mean, he is one of the first few since the first times and multiple times. John Elway from the Denver Broncos and good old flipping the bird Jake Plummer is the next one. So I'll put those pictures of one of those two guys up there on this video as well. Big old congratulations to Tua for winning that game, sir. You well deserve it. Cheers to Tua Tagovailoa. This one's for you, buddy. And that's a big one for you, Dolphins fans. Congratulations. And also, cheers to the Minnesota Vikings for embarrassing Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And also, congratulations to Buffalo for winning their first big game in a kickoff game that the defending champs lost by over 20 points. That's awesome, too. Defeating the Rams in a big margin is awesome. So, that's good. As for right now, though, other than that, there really wasn't much else really to talk about for week one. I mean, the big winners, I'll say, of this season so far, Miami Dolphins for that game. Hate to say it, the Browns, week one. And the new head coaches' debuts, such as the Dolphins, getting their wins. And majority of them, except the Dolphins, were all upsets. So, big props to both of them, all of them. Justin Fields swimming in Soldier Field's turf. But the kickers, though, the biggest losers of this whole week so far, all the NFL kickers. Good God, this is the part I'm going to be going on a rant about. Bengals kickers, Evan McPherson, I'm sorry. You're a great kicker. You remind me a lot of Adam Vinatieri. But God, dude. Man, what the hell? But it's week one, you can't worry. But I'd say that was a big loser. Hopefully Clark Harris gets better. Hopefully the new long snapper goes better. Hopefully the Bengals can have a better game against the Cowboys. But other than just the kickers, I can say the biggest losers. The kicker for the Denver Broncos game against Seattle last night. Wow. You just embarrassed yourself, my friend. You are Scott fucking Norwood. You are fucking Scott Norwood. That may kill this beer, thinking about Scott Norwood. For those of you who don't know who Scott Norwood is, look up on YouTube Wide Right. That's the game that got the Bills to not win a Super Bowl. But that was a big, had a big long field goal attempt for the Broncos, 64 yards, and they just blew it. That's like Cody Parkey. That's worse than double doink. God. The expectations for that game were even high. For the Broncos, moderately high. But, that's a big sting into the... For Broncos fans, even. Broncos fans, they gotta beat the Seahawks. Come on. But still, watching that makes me think of Scott Norwood. And the Colts. Well, Colts fans, you guys got handed your first overtime tie since 1982 when you guys were in another city, known as the Baltimore Colts, when you guys tied against the Green Bay Packers. That is not, you guys didn't lose your first week one game, but you guys didn't win your first week one game since 2013. But you guys may have to find a backup kicker now because looks like good old Rodrigo Blankenship's going to be to find another job. He was a good kicker too, but I guess he may have to go work at a McDonald's or something. He's about like Mike Vanderjagt. If anyone knows, remember Mike Vanderjagt, but no good. But yeah, that's my overall thoughts on the NFL Week 1. Next week, this come-up week should be interesting. We'll see how everything turns out. But once again, big props to for Week 1 to Miami, the Bills, Tua, Mike McDaniel, the Vikings, and the Chiefs. And I hate to say it, the Cleveland Browns. Congratulations to all you guys. But you kickers, this including you, Roger Blankenship, wake the fuck up. God damn it. That's all I got to say. And hopefully the Bengals have a good game on Sunday against the Cowboys. Thankfully, my local Indianapolis CBS channels will be playing that game against the Cowboys right after the Colts and Jaguars game, which I bet you $5 the Colts are going to start Nick Foles against Doug Peterson. Just saying. That's going to happen probably. That's more than likely going to happen that second half of that game. Anyway, Horror Bengals fans signing out. Y'all have a great night. Stay tuned. And who-dey? 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 Who-dey think going to beat them Bengals? Who-dey? Who-dey? Who-dey think going to beat them Bengals? Nobody. Horror Bengals fan, once again, good night. Y'all take easy. Take care. Later.